I think we can start, Michelle. We are 28 right now. Okay, that's okay. So welcome everyone to this breakout room of the Sustainable Tourism mission. I think that from the program and UFM, they have already shared with all of you which are the objectives of today, the outcomes and the future priorities that we are going to tackle in this session. So the topic that we are going to address is mainly related with circular tourism and climate resilience in the Euro-MED and Eastern and South Med area. So we are going to try to exchange on specific governance and policy challenges within the mission and to identify topic needs and collaboration opportunities across the Mediterranean. So for that, we are going also to take into account which are the outcomes of the session, which are how can results be made more accessible and actionable for policymakers. So for that today, we are going to start with 3 slide questions, okay? And afterward, we are going to have a dynamic session, which is going to be managed by the moderator, Luis Miranda from Ascame, from Spain. And also, we are going to be accompanied today here by Georgina Calvo from Community for Tourism Project. And we are going to have the support of Pascal Favot-Lagat, project officer attached to the Sustainable Tourism Mission. So yes, we are going to start with the Slido. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see it? You have there the QR, and
yes.
you have
yes.
Okay. So you must. We are going to give you some minutes for this. Okay. You can go with your phones in the QR and to slido.com, and there you have the number of the question. So the first question, we are going to have 3. The first one is, in your opinion, what approaches could help Euro-MED projects better engage local authorities, SMEs, NGOs, and stakeholders related to the sustainable tourism from the Southern Mediterranean? So you have there the 3 options. Yes, we are checking that. We are going to give you 1 more minute to answer. So for the moment, it's half and half. We have providing capacity building programs. Okay, we are changing now. We have the first one, explore ways for the effective transferring of project results and challenges from the Interreg Euro-MED Programme. And it's almost the same, 47%, providing capacity building programs to strengthen Southern Med stakeholder skills in applying Euro-MED sustainable tourism approaches. So we are going to give 1 more minute. Okay, so I think we can leave it like this. The most voted option is the first one, providing capacity building programs to strengthen Southern Med stakeholder skills in applying Euro-MED sustainable tourism approaches. So thank you very much for your answer. We are going to the next question. What are the most pressing governance challenges or capacity gaps to address in your region, country related to sustainable tourism? As you see, we have option first, limited coordination between institutions and stakeholders. Option 2, lack of trained staff and technical capacity in sustainable tourism. And option 3, limited coordination between institutions and stakeholders. So for the moment, the most voted option is limited coordination. Let's wait for some seconds to let you keep voting. Okay. Now we have insufficient resources and weak monitoring systems as the most voted options. Okay, so insufficient resources and weak monitoring system for sustainability actions remains as the most voted options. Okay, I think we can leave it like that. Thank you very much for your vote. And now we are moving to the third question, which is free. You need to type in your phones which is your answer to this question. Which challenge for the Mediterranean in sustainable tourism could be considered within the next year, especially in the collaboration with Southern Med countries? So free answer, we have 4 participants typing right now. Co-creation, that's a very good one. Sustainable mobility, very good. Yeah. Water overuse. DMOs, yes, that's a challenge. We have another participant typing. Please don't be shy and participate. We need a lot of feedback from you and ideas to collect. Multi-level governance, very good. Cooperation, climate change, inclusivity, yeah. Monitoring of sustainability measures. Yeah, that's a very good one. And we have like many different options. Equal collaboration, involving local communities, managing of carbon footprints, sustainable mobility, sustainable waste management. We are going to have some testimonials about waste management and water management here today. We have 2 more participants typing. Long-term coordination and 1 more coming. Okay. Please don't be shy for the last feedback. Better management of green areas. Okay. And over tourism, yeah, of course. Sustainable walking routes. That's a very interesting reply. Okay, I think, well, 1 more. Okay, better management of green areas. Okay. So, yes, thank you very much all for your feedback. We have started with this Slido, like a ice-breaking exercise. So now we are moving to our interactive and dynamic session with short inputs from our governance project representatives. First, we are going to have Amar De Jadun from Green the Island, Italy. He will present the white paper on sustainable tourism islands as hubs for climate resilience. So please, Amar, the floor is yours. Amar, sorry, your mic is closed.
Yes.
Could you please open your mic? Thank you.
Good morning. Do you see my screen?
Yes. If you can switch it to presentation mode.
All right. So good morning, everybody. I would just highlight that this white paper on small islands as hub for climate resilience and sustainable tourism in the Mediterranean was co-developed by Green in the Island, the lead partner from Rigado Andalusia, and the support of the MED cluster of the program as well. So this upcoming paper came from an idea that island face acute climate change challenges while grappling with tourism pressure and dependence to the mainland in terms of energy, water, waste, and so on. So through this white paper, we introduced the island model, which using a shift to 100% renewables to drive integrated solution in water, mobility, waste, and energy for sure. This white paper presents real-world projects and best practices and propose replicable solution in the Mediterranean and beyond. So as I mentioned before, this white paper had collaboration with the MED clusters and their different projects in these clusters, bring in good practices and study cases of the following Interreg Euro-MED thematic project, which are Nature for Changes project, governing sustainable tourism in the territories with high environmental value, Aquaman project, which focus on transferring schemes for the mitigation of effect of water scarcity in the Mediterranean islands and coastal destination in their severe pressure, Water Rise project, which is promoting eco-nautical routes in the Mediterranean coastal areas, and EcoSeas, EcoSea Routes project, which is aiming at promoting eco-nautical routes to reduce pressure on the Mediterranean coastal areas. Mentioning as well that there are other, but here we just showed the most important one. So this upcoming white paper completing and transferring good practices from southern Mediterranean areas from following islands. So Gokpa from Turkey, Jerba from Tunisia, and Kerkena from Tunisia as well. If I may just mention something about Kerkena. So Kerkena, the case study we're sharing with you is the zero waste plastic Kerkena. This initiative shows how small islands can pilot integrated solution to cut single-use plastic by combining water resilience, alternative material, review with traditional practices, and community engagement. This white paper serves as a core resource for sharing results and best practices, supporting sustainable water energy mobility, and of course, tourism, while providing an evidence-based and practical blueprint to inform policy and accelerate the sustainable transition in the Mediterranean. I'm going to the next slide and passing the floor to my colleague Alexia.
Thank you very much, Amar. I'm very happy to say that in this community and world, we also learn how to pronounce, names from other countries. So yeah, recently I managed to finally pronounce correctly Amar's last name. So hi everyone, I'm Alexis Spiridonido. I work for the Dialogue for Tourism project, and of course, as Amar said before, we cooperate with the Community for Tourism project. To capitalize on policy results of various tourism projects that are ongoing or have been concluded. And this year, 2025, we have decided, taking into account the feedback of our stakeholders, to also produce a white paper for the topic of circular economy, and especially how the key partnerships can help advancing circular economy practices. So what we do and what we don't in this white paper is not that we just select some good cases and highlight that match the scientific scope of the circular economy, but after many years that circular economy practices exist, however, they have difficulties in scaling up and transfer to other locations. We managed to focus, we decided to focus on how the partnerships can enable this scaling up of circular economy practices, and how can we eventually evolve into circular economy destinations. Of course, to tackle this topic, we looked closely into existing good practices and study cases from the we started from the Euro-MED area. Here in the middle of the slide, you can see four ongoing projects that we are going to showcase in the white paper. This is the MASS project, which makes sustainable tourism possible, especially focusing on the hotel sectors and hotels of every size in different areas. Also focusing on transparency and self-assessment of their matureness to become circular hotels. Then we have a second project, which is called MED Roots, which is about enhancing MED cultural sustainable tourism through creation of eco-itineraries inside cultural routes, so some very recognized routes at the Europe area. The third project is the Green Set, which is about circular transformation of services in tourism. And finally, we have Recircle Med, which supports the implementation of blue and circular tourism in the Mediterranean, and the Loop Zone project that addresses, we have to make this bold when we share the PowerPoint, the Loop Zone project, which addresses the plastic waste crisis affecting small tourism islands. So as you can see, we try to cover this topic from different angles. And then we had a research on what happens in the South and East Mediterranean. Unfortunately, we don't have links with existing projects. So if you work in one or if you know of one, please let us know because we have time to integrate good case examples on our white paper. Nevertheless, from our research for the non-European Mediterranean areas, we also found very good examples and practices there that focus on water, on food, on services, on cooperation, and so on. But similar to the projects and the cases that we know of, they are more isolated and they have difficulties to scale up and support truly circular destinations. They mostly focus the examples we found on circular micro destinations, so eco villages and resorts, on functional tourism systems, as I said before, food, water, and waste, and on crisis-driven circularity, so basically how circular economy let's say, help them to cope with some crisis situations. So this is what we have found from our research, and we are very keen of hearing some examples from your side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alexia. Thank you very much, Amar. We thought it was important today to show you the work that we are doing in transferring the results of our thematic projects. And of course, we are open in this white paper, as Alexia and Amar were remarking, to showcase your good practices from the Eastern and South Med in this tool. Just to mention that both white papers are managed with the support of the Med Cluster of Climate Change of Community for Tourism project and the Med Cluster of Circular Tourism of Community for Tourism projects. So I think that we are a little in delay. So I'm going to introduce Mr. Luis Miranda from the Association of the Mediterranean Chambers of Commerce and Industry of Barcelona. That will be our moderator of the dynamic discussion today, introducing some testimonials from the Southern Med. Thank you very much. Luis, the floor is yours.
Hello to everyone, to all the colleagues and people who are attending today this meeting. Let me say that we have 3 speakers today. The presentation will be in English and in French. We have 2 ladies from Tunisia, then we have 1 researcher from Egypt. So the first speaker is Madame Latifa Bousselmi. She's going to speak in French. I will make the questions in French. Just to remember everyone that we have a very short period of time, 5 minutes for the first 2 speakers, 1 minute for the last one. We need to be short and brief because we need to come back to the main audience in, I think, at 12:40. So we didn't have a lot of time. First of all, let me present Madame Latifa Bousselmi. Madame Latifa, bonjour. Donc, elle appartient au Centre de recherche et de technologie des eaux Navel Tunisie. Bienvenue, Madame Latifa. Donc, je vais vous poser d'abord une première question. Je vais vous demander de nous raconter un peu sur votre centre, les cercles de Navel Tunisie. Si vous pouvez nous dire un peu sur votre activité.
Merci beaucoup. Merci pour cette opportunité. Le CERT, qui est un centre de recherche et technologie des eaux, est un centre public de recherche qui vise à conduire des recherches-développement dans le domaine de l'eau. Il est formé de 5 laboratoires et de 3 unités d'interface qui traitent de la mobilisation des ressources en eau ainsi que sa préservation, puis son adaptation aux usages et enfin les traitements et recyclage. Il s'intéresse donc à toutes les étapes du cycle de l'eau et dans ce sens-là, il œuvre pour la fermeture des boucles de l'eau. Le CERT, il est très actif au niveau national, il présente une forte interaction socio-économique, mais aussi au niveau méditerranéen, il est présent dans la plupart des projets, que ce soit les programmes CPCMED, les projets Prima, les projets NextMed. Et donc, ça lui permet d'avoir un lien continu avec différentes instances méditerranéennes. Il est composé environ de 90 chercheurs permanents, multidisciplinaires, afin de prendre en charge toute cette problématique de l'eau et de répondre aux différents défis.
Madame Latifa, merci. Je vous pose la deuxième question. La deuxième question fait référence donc au document que vous avez fait sur le projet NAWAMED, qui est un projet qui a été donc choisi parmi les catalogues de solutions qui peut être transféré pour l'un de nos projets thématiques. Est-ce que vous pouvez nous parler un peu sur ces documents que vous avez sortis sur les projets NAWAMED? Merci.
Oui, avec plaisir. Le projet NAWAMED est un projet donc qui a été conduit en Tunisie par le CERT. Et bon, il traite de la problématique donc des effets du changement climatique et la rareté des ressources en eau, qui est un problème commun au niveau de la Méditerranée et affecte fortement l'ensemble des activités, dont le tourisme et sa durabilité, donc d'une manière générale. Et le projet NAWAMED vise spécialement l'intégration des zones non conventionnelles urbaines dans le schéma de gouvernance de l'eau en tant que ressource comme une solution d'adaptation. Or, l'activité touristique est l'un des producteurs majeurs des zones non conventionnelles qui sont valorisables dans le cadre d'une gestion locale. Par eau non conventionnelle, on peut citer pour les eaux grises, telles que les eaux des douches, des spas, des laveries, piscines, etc., qui existent déjà et produites au niveau donc des unités hôtelières, et aussi les grandes surfaces et toits donc de ces infrastructures touristiques qui sont propices à la collecte des eaux de pluie et donc à leur valorisation. Et donc, l'intégration des zones non conventionnelles dans le schéma de gouvernance en tant que ressource reste très limitée à inexistant, parfois, malgré un environnement propice en termes de défis, rareté de l'eau, mais aussi d'écosystèmes. On parle de plus en plus d'économie circulaire, d'économie verte, d'adaptation au changement climatique, d'où l'importance du thème de gouvernance pour les deux programmes. Je pense que ce soit le programme CBCMED ou le programme donc, Euro-MED, Interreg Euro-MED. Alors,
Merci. Oui, j'ai une dernière question qui fait référence aux principaux enjeux et défis autour de la relation entre le tourisme et l'eau. Si vous pouvez nous parler un peu sur votre point de vue sur ces enjeux et ces défis.
oui, bien sûr, le projet NOAMED, il a développé des solutions technologiques basées sur la nature et ces solutions technologiques qui ont été implémentées ont été l'objet de deux composantes, une composante de renforcement de capacité, mais aussi une composante de réflexion, de discussion autour de la gouvernance des zones non conventionnelles, des zones non conventionnelles à travers ce qu'on appelle, nous, des tables de l'eau, donc 5 tables de l'eau dans les 5 pays du projet, donc Italie, Malte, Jordanie, Liban et la Tunisie. Et ceci nous a permis de clairement définir donc les défis et les solutions qui peuvent être mises en place. Je vais en citer 3. Le premier défi, c'est développer une législation qui pourrait soutenir la réutilisation des eaux grises ou non conventionnelles, avec une structure de gestion et de contrôle pour garantir une réutilisation saine. Le secteur du tourisme peut démarrer, bien sûr, en absence de cette réglementation par la réutilisation des eaux de pluie, qui est déjà utilisée et présente dans la plupart des pays, mais aussi des eaux grises pour l'irrigation des espaces verts et golfs, en considérant que c'est des zones non conventionnelles. Le deuxième challenge, c'est la mise en place d'un écosystème favorable pour le développement des SMEs et start-up technologiques pour le traitement et la valorisation des zones non conventionnelles au niveau local. Et il est nécessaire pour cela d'identifier des stratégies et des incitations financières et fiscales sur la base d'analyse de coûts-bénéfices qui intègrent donc les bénéfices pour l'environnement, pour tout ce qui est donc santé, tout ce qui est autre, donc vraiment le coût. Et le secteur tourisme peut pour cela canaliser des financements durables pour contribuer à cet effort donc de création de cet écosystème. Le troisième défi, c'est faire que l'architecte soit un acteur principal en amont pour inclure dès la conception des bâtiments et hôtels la séparation des eaux, donc les eaux grises, les eaux noires, les eaux de pluie, et, leur stockage, ainsi que des systèmes de distribution double, donc vers jardin, vers chasse d'eau, vers les golfs ou autres. Et dans ce cadre-là, je pense que c'est très important pour la construction des hôtels, de manière par la suite à pouvoir implémenter plus facilement ces solutions de circularité de l'eau. Voilà.
Merci beaucoup, Madame Latifa. Je vous remercie énormément pour ces trois finalement défis qu'on a pris note et on va partager plus tard avec les restes de participants. Merci. Et maintenant, je passe au deuxième speaker qui nous accompagne, qui aussi vient de l'Égypte, Mr. Hen Abdelrazek. C'est la recherche de he's coming from the Arab Academy for Science, Technology, Maritime Transport from Alexandria, Egypt. I don't know if Hen is here.
Yes, hello, hi, I'm here.
Okay,
Can you
thank
hear
you.
me?
Nice. Okay, I see you. Nice seeing you. Okay. My first question is just if you could talk about us your experience from the Arab Academy regarding this relationship from heritage and tourism, because I think that you have experience on heritage projects. So what, from your point of view, what could be this relationship?
Okay, first of all, thank you for inviting us to this MEDTalk and especially to this break room. It's my honor to represent the Arab Academy. So first of all, the Arab Academy has a long-standing engagement in heritage initiatives and heritage-related heritage development project, let's say, to connect several cultural assets, local cultural assets, and to develop them for sustainable tourism. Especially since I'm from the architecture department, I will be talking from this perspective. Our architecture, engineering, and environmental department has worked on several projects with the municipality and with the local stakeholders. Other than the Erasmus Plus project, they worked locally for documenting heritage sites and reinterpreting them, revitalizing also the cultural assets. And also on the urban scale for the urban development of several parts of the city, either the historical part or also the new, let's say, the new extension of the city. We have worked from my side, Yani, we have worked on in Alexandria and in Alamein. And also there is a project nearby in Port Said city. These are all three coastal cities on the coastal shore of the country. And also a very recent initiative that have been recently inaugurated in last October. The Academy has inaugurated a Heritage Consultancy Center, HCC. With the inauguration was held by the president itself of the Academy. The center aims to digitally document the Arab cultural heritage, in order to protect them, digitally document them, and provide different proposals for regeneration. So this is a very recent initiative that have been held in the Academy.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ken. Precisely because you're talking right now about projects and initiatives. I think we were selected one question about your experience in the Heritage project. I don't know if you could explain us something about this project, because I think it was an Erasmus project. So what can you tell us about this experience related with tourism? Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the Heritage is a capacity building Erasmus Plus funded project. It has been started in 2023 and until 2026. It will finish very soon. It was under the title or let's say the call of the action Strand 1, which is targeted for the newcomer. So in this project, we have participated with the AST Alamein campus in Alamein City, New Alamein City, as a newcomer. since the city is since the campus is a newly inaugurated only in 2020, and this is actually the first funded project in that campus. So within that project, we have actively participated in developing a tourism-led heritage development. This is actually the title of the tourism-led heritage development. And we have developed or implemented several intensive study programs in Alamein campus targeted for the architecture students from the campus and also from other campuses and other neighboring universities. The intensive study programs, they spanned over 2 weeks, having theoretical content and practical content and technical, let's say, training for the students. The main target for that program is to digitally document the heritage sites of Alamein and to propose different initiatives for developing them and enhance the visitor and user experience of these sites. Just to mention quickly, the Alamein heritage sites are mostly the World War II battlefields and memorial of the soldiers who have died in that battle. So we have targeted the tourism here was the funeral tourism. This was a new, let's say, a field that we have worked in order to develop and enhance the user experience in these funeral and memorials. So the main outputs of the intensive study programs and the projects also are, first of all, the digital documentation of several architecture features of these heritage memorials. This is one thing. Another thing is a full documentation of the sites, the different sites, into several fact sheets. This is another thing. Third thing is the proposals of the student to develop these heritage sites and enhance the user experience, and also connecting them with the newly expansion of the city, of the Alamein city. So these are mainly the
Thank you,
outputs.
Ken. I need to stop here because we're really short of
the
time. We
Okay,
still have one person, but it was great hearing you about this new project, Tourism, which is ongoing and that will finish this 2026. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
right now I have one last question for our last speaker, Madame Shaima Benassar. I don't know if she's here. Yes, she's connecting.
Hello.
Alors, bonjour, Madame Shaima.
Bonjour.
Nous avons le plaisir d'avoir une autre femme de la Tunisie. Bienvenue avec nous. Donc, Madame Shaima, elle travaille dans le Centre international de technologie de l'environnement de la Tunisie, CITET. Donc, très brièvement, je voulais poser une question sur vos activités, les backgrounds du centre de CITET, et si vous pouvez nous dire quelque chose qui fait référence aux projets que vous avez, projets qui sont solutions basées sur la nature en relation avec le tourisme. De manière très brève, nous avons 2 minutes. Alors, je vous invite à nous dire quelque chose de manière très brève. Merci.
D'accord, merci. Tunis International Center for Environmental Technologies is a public institution under the authority of the Tunisian Ministry of Environment. And CITET has over 25 years of experience in promoting environmental technologies, providing environmental analysis, technical assistance to businesses, to corporates, and to enterprises in their ecological transition, supporting national and promotion national and international collaboration. CITET also has conducted many projects, national and international projects. One of them can highlight the project AquaCycle, which is funded by the European Union. AquaCycle introduces a new and innovative technology, the AQUAC system for wastewater treatment, which is based on 3 stages. Treatment, wastewater treatment, the anaerobic digestion, constructed wetlands based on aquatic plants, and solar treatment. This project introduces cost-effective treatment of urban wastewater with minimal cost of operation and maximum environmental benefits. I may add also another project that is related to organic waste management, which is CLIMA project. It is also a project funded by the European Union under the MEDTalks program, and it addresses the challenges in environmental, socio-economic, and challenges related to the mismanagement of organic waste management through policy development of policy tools, innovative technologies, and advocacy campaigns to change citizens' attitude towards zero waste management, zero waste paradigm. So here we can say that sustainable tourism, it is related to waste management and water waste management, to circular economy principles. So these two projects are somehow they're connected to sustainable tourism. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Shelma Benassar. Thank you. I think these were the three participations that we had today in this breakout room, two ladies from Tunisia and our colleague from Egypt. So that's all. I think we have to come back to the main room. Yes. It was 12:40. I don't know if Julia, am I
yes,
right?
Just to say thank you to you and all the testimonials that we had today. And we had more questions prepared by Ms. Pascal Favot-Lagalche, but we need to go back to the plenary session. See you all there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.